You're listening to the Body Contouring Academy's Proven Profits podcast, where you'll learn simple, actionable strategies from real-world, wildly successful body contouring professionals to help you generate more revenue, realize the profits you deserve, and create the life you desire. I'm Shannon Schimmel.
And I'm Kay Overly, and we're your hosts of the Proven Profits podcast. Welcome back to the Proven Profits podcast. I'm Kay, here with Shannon, and this is episode 006, Special Characteristics of Body Contouring Patients and the Unique Must-Dos of a Body Contouring Practice.
No matter the category you fall, new start, adding to a medical practice, or adding to an aesthetics business, to succeed in body contouring, you're going to need to change some things in your current business, in both your operations and your team. And if you don't have a current business and you're just starting out, you'll need to do these things right from the start. Body contouring patients are different from both your medical patients and from other aesthetic patients. They can have feelings of shame, disgust, and ugliness. I can't even tell you how many patients who've come into our medical spa saying that they were tired of feeling disgusted with themselves and they had to do something about it. They won't verbalize this necessarily, but based on our years of experience, we believe they all feel it to a certain degree. And they all definitely come in feeling a loss of confidence.
We all know fat is stigmatized in our Western culture. It's the thinner bodies that are characterized as our ideal, which is only accelerated by the bodies portrayed as beautiful by our media. And as you know, not everyone's designed to fit that ideally thin image. An important note here is that not everyone who comes in for body contouring is even overweight. Some just want to trim some inches and improve their bodies, but nearly all of them feel fat and suffer with all the emotions associated with being fat. But don't worry. We don't intend to dive into a deep discourse about our societal norms and judgments. We're simply bringing home our point. Patients feel really bad when they feel fat, and whether we consider them as fat or not, they all require special care and handling, and we believe different from any other patient.
So here are the things we suggest you consider. In operations, be sensitive to their feelings and remain positive. Express excitement and encouragement with their decision to consider body contouring. Validate their decision as being smart. Support their decision and show empathy. They've taken the first step. Listen to them and nod in agreement. Smile. If you've been through something similar, tell them so. If you've struggled with body issues, share it with them. Many times, these patients feel that everyone who works at a facility that does body contouring has the perfect body. Remind them that we're all human and have our own struggles. We've had many patients at our medical spa that comment they feel so comfortable. They were afraid they were going to feel intimidated, but they didn't. Through our communications and our interactions, we show them we're human with human faults.
And handle these patients with TLC. Go out into the lobby to approach them with a smile, a handshake, and a warm welcome. Please don't yell their name from the doorway. And finally, watch your choice of words. Think carefully before you speak. Could your choice of words be misunderstood? Another thing, don't mimic the patient's choice of words as they may be hurtful coming from you. For example, when the patient says roll of fat, you say excess fat instead. Or if the patient refers to hanging fat, use unwanted fat instead.
Each team member must smile sincerely and display excitement talking about body contouring. And each team member must know that people buy from people they like and understand the impact in this, even if they're not doing the consult or the treatment. Finally, each team member must be willing to listen and learn from your in-office body contouring team members.
Which brings up our final team recommendation: to select at least one designated body contouring team member. More than one is great, but you need at least one. Your designated body contouring team member must be chosen carefully. Look for these qualities. She should be a natural smiler. Everyone in your office should smile, but these smiles must be sincere and not fake or forced. You know, smiling is a form of nonverbal communication, and studies show that a person with a fake smile is seen as untrustworthy, so you don't want that fake smile. Your designated team member must also be a skilled listener. That means she must be an active listener, which is not a skill everyone has. Active listening is fully concentrating on what's being said rather than just passively hearing the message. It involves listening with all senses. This designated team member should express empathy readily. Empathy, as you know, is the ability to put yourself in another's shoes, then relate and understand, even if it's not familiar to you. So in other words, your designated body contouring team member need not necessarily be a person who has suffered with body issues herself. But she does need to be someone who can show interest, ask questions, acknowledge the patient's feelings, show care and concern, and provide support without judgment. Then give the patient hope that your body contouring services can give her the solution she's looking for. Finally, your designated team member must have the ability to become the body contouring leader in your office and the body contouring advocate for you in your office. She must be willing to put in the work to grow professionally, such as learning about unwanted fat, becoming versed in fat reduction treatments, working towards being an expert at the selling process, and the psychology of sales.
So your action step for this episode is to create 2 checklists, one for operations and another one for your team. Refer to our show notes for details. We'll have it all there for you. After completing your checklist, create a plan to meet all the criteria you fall short on. Do it now because it's time to turn up the profits.
That's it for today, but there's more to come. Stay tuned and subscribe so you don't miss a single episode. Bye for now from Kay and Shannon at the Body Contouring Academy's Proven Profits podcast.